back to my kitchen, Real Women of Philadelphia. My name is Sarah, and today I'm going to share with you a little bit more about myself. I was a vegetarian for 9 years, and 9 years out of my 26 years is a pretty significant portion. So I still use vegetarian cooking predominantly throughout my life, and I just incorporate a little bit of meat, so maybe not quite as much as you're used to. So that's one of the recipes that I'm going to be showing you today. I'm going to be showing you my Philly Creole Salmon. So it won't be your typical Creole dish, it's just my take on it. So I'm going to get started. I have my pan on medium heat on my stove, and there's just a little bit of oil in it. So I'm going to add about 3 cloves of garlic and just get them started to get crispy and started cooking. While my garlic is beginning to cook, I'm going to get my salmon all mixed up in a delicious, savory seasoning mix I've made up. So I've already mixed up my seasoning mix, and it has salt, freshly ground pepper, a little bit of sage that I dried myself. It also has some paprika and some chili powder. So I have a few fillets of salmon already all sliced up, and I'm just going to put them in my bowl, mix them all up so that every little side is coated, so that I'm going to get this delicious flavor mixture on all the pieces of salmon. And by that point, my garlic will be ready, and I'll just toss them in my pan. I'll see you in a minute. As you can see, each of the sides of my salmon are all coated in my lovely spicy mixture. My garlic is starting to cook, and it smells really good. So I'll just add in my salmon and just get that started cooking, and then I'll go get all my vegetables ready. The next thing for me to add is a chopped up yellow pepper, as well as a cup of chopped up grape tomatoes. You can use any color pepper you like, but I like to use a yellow pepper just because then I know what I'm eating. I like to know if I'm putting a pepper or a tomato in my mouth. That's the only reason I chose yellow. So I'll just mix it into my salmon that's almost cooked, and we'll just get this all warmed up. I really don't like to cook my vegetables like this too long. I just like them warmed. I really like the crisp texture. It's also a little bit healthier. Now that everything's all mixed together, my tomatoes, my peppers, my garlic, and my salmon with their spice mixture, it's time to add the Philadelphia cream cheese. This is such a quick dish. We're about 5 minutes from being done. I'll just add half a package of Philadelphia cream cheese. You can use the block or the whipped version as long as it's already been at room temperature for a little bit of time, but I like to use the whipped version for this recipe. So I'll just add it in, mix it all together, and I'll be right back. It looks so good. It's creamy and delicious. So now that's all that's left to do is for me to add my green onions. I have about a 1/4 cup, or about 3 or 4, depending on the size, green onions, and I'll just sprinkle them on top. Now I'll stir them around. The colors in this dish are just so pretty. So now it's just time for me to serve. So I just have a few lightly steamed green leafy vegetables and a 1/2 cup of brown rice. I'll just put this on top. So just one last thing to do before I take a bite. The last thing is just to use Tabasco sauce to your taste. I only like a little, but my boyfriend likes things really spicy, so he'll put a lot on his plate. And that's what's great about this. The Tabasco sauce is yours to add at the last minute, so you get to choose how spicy this dish is. So my Tabasco sauce is on, and now I'll just take a bite. It's really spicy and delicious with all of the spice mixture that I coated my salmon in. And the cream cheese just makes it creamy and delicious. The Philadelphia light cream cheese really turns this dish into a special occasion meal. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.